ask you these questions, and I do quite often, when we're having dinner or breakfast, and you always say, everything has to be rethought from scratch. We need the right education, and we need the right philosophy. The global consciousness of our planet has to become priority number one, that we no longer have the luxury of just having people think their own thoughts about their town, their community, their country. It has to be a global consciousness.
Yeah, that's correct.
As I look up into the stars in the sky, I realize we're part of this whole network of universal beings. We are not the only ones on the planet. There's animals and nature, and there has to be a harmony that protects all of us. You agree with that?
Well, definitely. And I even think that we should think very, very, very systematically of something which has the name like BP or something like this. Which would
well, you know why you keep saying BP? A better planet. You've always said you need a better planet, a planet that is governed by the souls and hearts of all the participants who live on the planet.
Absolutely, you see, that this is, and this does not exist.
Not yet.
It does not exist.
But with this internet, we are able. We now remember the speech when you were talking about your visit to the Hopi Indians and why you have the Hopi Indian emblem you wear every single day of your life. And they said to you, because you, Robert Muller, are going to be called Kokiondeo, and your job is to weave a web as big as the entire planet and get rid of all evil. Well, we have the web now, called the internet, and the web can eradicate evil. I have this feeling with beautiful documentaries like this, with the United Religions and some of these fabulous websites, including our own, www.goodmorningworld.org, where we give our messages every day.
A few days ago, going through putting order in papers,
right,
I found about a long paper like this, which had the centrality which still has to be done.
Right, you're still going back to that. We have to have a central organization for the entire planet. And I think the United Nations is the first step, as is the University for Peace in Costa Rica, as is the World Core Curriculum for Education. My goodness, Robert, you have been part of so much of our planet. And the one thing everybody always says to me, I met Robert Muller, but I always remember his harmonica. Would you like to play the Ode to Joy for us?
Okay.
Bring tears to my eyes when you play that, and I thank you.
Okay.
I thank you for being my husband. I thank you for believing in a better world.
That's very, very kind of you. I'm very simple. I want to have a beautiful planet.
Well, that's
and we have already gone a long way. Can you imagine when I took the voyage here for the first time, to begin to sit here as I do now, I was thinking, well, you're doing very well, because you're coming here, you cannot accuse yourself to be wrong about this, there's nothing of this sort. You do not have something magnificent, but you have something very solid, that this is these people working together.
Yes.
That's what I thought in the train. Huh?
Yes.
And now that you are here, that we are here, and all this, I am quite open-minded that we should do this for the world entirely.
Yes.
Not
That's
only
a good
for
dream.
us. Can you it's not so easy to get people from far away into something, but you have to try, and I think they will work.
Yes.
They
There's a
will
lot,
work.
you know, it's like the paradigm is shifting. So many people care about our planet.
Exactly.
And I think
Exactly.
you have given us a blueprint for how we can live into the future.
And it's only it's a little thing in the world. We cannot afford to be in the air. It doesn't work.
No. You know, it's
beautiful.
It's very, thank you. I think it is beautiful that we're here and that we're able to do this interview. You know, we both have dreams, Robert and I, and so we've started something called the Bench of Dreams. And it's a little plaque and it just says Bench of Dreams. When I met Robert in Santa Barbara, I realized that he was part of my code of destiny. We're all born with that. And when I saw him, and he's 20 years older than I am, and I said, oh my goodness, but I saw his dream. And my dream was to do more with public relations and education, and to really be a blueprint for a way that children can be happy. And so we've created these Bench of Dreams all over, and we put these plaques all over Santa Barbara, and anytime we see a bench or a chair, and we affix them with our little plastic. But the thing is, it's like a dream is a vision for your own future. And when you sit on the Bench of Dreams, as we have here, we take two little stones and we hold them in our hands. And when we see that dream in our mind, and in my mind, my dream is that all children will be happy and fed and live out their code of destiny. Then you take one rock and you throw it into the earth so the earth will help you fulfill your dream and you will remember it. And the other rock you take home so that you have a piece of the earth and remember your dream.